A cover over its cage helps calm the hidden creature within as the story of a dramatic wildlife rescue comes to a climactic conclusion.
I'm going to pull the sheet up, open the door, and he's going to take off. Fingers crossed.
First, let's go back to where this all started, on a secluded Middle Tennessee stream, where Roger Jackson, a retired physician, and his brother Doug, a former state senator, are casting lines from kayaks, enjoying a leisurely holiday.
We're floating down this very stretch of the river, and my brother notices a bird over on the bank in a brush pile, almost invisible.
When we pulled up along, he moved a little bit, and so I just said, "Hey guys, here's an eagle," like it was the most natural thing to run across down here on the stream. And his feathers were kind of splayed out instead of folded up, and he was covered with this green, kind of moldy looking, almost like a scum that's on the water kind of material.
So we had a dilemma. This bird was very sick. It couldn't fly. It would just flounder in the water. It's our nation's symbol, and it was Memorial Day. How do you leave an eagle, a bald eagle, on the bank when it's in trouble?
For the next 2 to 3 hours, the young eagle has 2 brotherly bodyguards until a wildlife officer travels through thickets and fields on foot to assist in a water rescue.
It's a pretty big eagle now. This thing's 10 or 12 pounds and probably 5 or 6 foot wingspan. He threw a shirt over the eagle to kind of blindfold it, and then he grabbed it with his hand and behind both wings and pulled him up.
Rehabilitators from Walden's Puddle, a nonprofit animal rescue center, take the bird in.
Once we got the x-rays and realized that we didn't have any fractures or major injuries to deal with, and that initially he did not have pneumonia, which was my big concern. We had to hand feed him for about that first month, 6 weeks. He finally got with the program and started self-feeding, and we were all very happy for that.
The eagle develops aspergillosis, a lung infection common among birds of prey in captivity, but with immediate treatment, he recovers quickly and is able to regain his wings in the flight barn as the day approaches for his release back into the wild.
Is everybody ready?
There he goes. So what's he thinking right now?
Glad to be out of that barn.
You know.
Glad I can fly for as long as I want to.
Isn't that something? Look at that. And the eagle was released, it immediately took flight, went to the top of a bluff here that's probably 1,000 feet high, and just kept sailing. Yeah,
he was definitely happy to be here and ready to be done with us, that's for sure. He's probably about 2 or 3 years old. They will start getting that white head between 4 and 5, ages 4 and 5. And that's kind of when they're generally going to start settling down with the mate. That's the goal for us for any animal that we rehabilitate. That's our goal, is for them to get back out and to live the life they're supposed to live, to breed and create future generations, and you know, for all of us to enjoy.
It was predicted the American bald eagle would be extinct in our lifetime. Instead, it's made this remarkable comeback. It's exhilarating, really. But I know this, if I were an eagle, I think I would fly to the top of that bluff. That bluff is a spectacular place.
More than a year after the eagle is released, Doug and his brother Roger return to the river, and they hear a familiar sound.
As we pulled up here, we heard the eagle up on top of the bluff. I don't know if it's the same eagle or not, but I don't think things happen necessarily just by accident. I'm just gonna rely on the fact that that's our eagle up there, and I'll accept that. Maybe he was greeting us. Maybe he's saying thank you. Let's hope so. I'm telling you, I went home, I said, what a great day. Beautiful river, beautiful scenery, and we got to save an American bald eagle. How many days in your life do you get to do that?
I'm Steve Hall on the Wild Side.